Hare Krishna. Welcome to Reviving Spirituality. It's me, Nana, again. I hope everybody is doing well, and I am here with the topic, how can we start with Krishna consciousness if we have no background or no knowledge? How can we start? So this video is for very, very beginners. And thank you for dropping those beautiful comments. It helps us, improving our videos and learning about our audience. So what do they want to do? So I get lots of comments about how can we start with the whole process? How can we become more spiritual? How, if I have never heard or learned about Krishna, how can we start? So these are the basics you can do. So before we start, let's do a little 2 minutes kirtan. Ready? जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल. हरे कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So if like me, you are also struggling because it's pandemic and there are lots of up and down going on in your life as well. So that's what going on in my life when I started with Krishna consciousness with my full heart and my full mind is when first pandemic hit us, like last March. Before that, I love reading and singing and learning about Krishna, but I was not so much involved. But once the pandemic hit all of us, I was in a very depressed state because of various reasons. I don't live close to my parents. I live in Canada and they are in India. So there was that constant worry. In the beginning. What will happen if something happens to me with my children? I don't have no other support other than me, my husband and my children. So there's so many factors and my mind was never at rest. So that's when I full-time invested myself in Krishna consciousness, and I am so glad I did that. My heart is at peace, my mind is at peace, I feel better about myself. And if you are planning to start something, you can do it today. So there is no better time to start Krishna consciousness than doing it today. Start a new ritual today. Start today. You don't have to wait till tomorrow or somebody to tell you, okay, today is the right day to start it. You can do it any day. Just get into it because that's something, it will help keeping your body, your mind, your relationships, everything at peace. So how I started is I invested in 3 basic things, and why I said invested is because where I live I do not have any temple or any devotees around. So everything I did shopping online. I'm sure you guys are doing that. So you can shop online and order these 3 things that I'm about to say, and I will tell you the reason why to invest in these things. So let's first start with why and how you can do it. Number 1, invest in a very small deities. So these are our small deities. We call them Radha Madhava. I actually didn't even bought them. Somebody gifted them to me. They are really special to me. My first deity that I bring in my house. And why I call it special is when you have something in a more concrete, in a more concrete way, you associate with it. So like now we bathe them every morning, we dress them, we cut fresh flowers, and we offer prasadam to my deities. So these are super duper special to me. So this is the way you start involving and building your consciousness around something, because as in Sanatan Dharma we do deity worship. There is a reason why we do it, and I will make a video about that soon. Number 2, invest in the gold. So I called it a gold because I think the value for this book is this is priceless. It's called Bhagavad Gita as it is. It's done by our Guru Srila Prabhupada. Bhagavad Gita, the meaning of word Bhagavad Gita is the word Gita means the song and Bhagavad means Bhagwan. So the song sung by Krishna himself. So through this book you can actually talk and Krishna can answer your questions. It's a beautiful book if you're seeking any answers in your life about what life is, what's our purpose, anything very basics. This is something to invest in. And there's so many amazing video on YouTube where people are describing what shlokas. So it's written in Sanskrit and in English both. So it's easier and it's available in every single language on this earth as what I know. So you name a language, it's in that language. You can order whichever language suits you. So to me and to my children, because it's easier for children to understand things in English, we ordered the English version. It's called Bhagavad Gita as it is. I know it's a mirror effect, it's looking opposite, but that's the book. And it's from Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. And number 3 and the most important is invest in a bead bag. I know mine is very basic. I wish I can buy a beautiful one these days. I have seen devotees holding such beautiful bead bags. I am sure when I travel to India, that's something I'm gonna buy for me and for the kids, all of us. So you can invest in bead bag and in tulsi beads or tulsi mala. Tulsi mala comes in black, tulsi mala comes in white beads. So Mahika Shivansh chant on their white beads because that's what they love. But my tulsi mala actually broke accidentally. It was an old one. So somebody actually gave a tulsi mala to me as well. So everything I got. So that's what I'm saying. Once you start, once you start doing Krishna consciousness, Krishna will find its way to reach you. I was very sad. Imagine in a land like Canada where nobody share anything with anybody without money. Somebody actually gave me my deities and my mala. So it's like once you start investing your heart and your soul into Krishna consciousness, Krishna makes sure it finds its way to you. And Krishna himself made all attractive. So once you taste that supremacy, you taste that the highest taste, you will not go back to anything below that level. So as I said, invest in a small deity. And why I say small deity to begin with is right now, even if we go somewhere, we travel. You must have seen my previous videos in which I am on the beach. So I travel with my deities and with my bead bag. It's so easy, you can go without breaking a routine. You can remember Krishna, you can take them anywhere. And honestly, I have not put more than $30, $40, $50 a max with shipping and everything. I'm sure it's cheaper in different countries. India, they're made there, so it's absolutely way cheaper. So you can invest in a good bead bag, a small deities, and in Bhagavad Gita. Those are, I think, those are the basics we should have. And why we should invest in them is when we do deity worship, we are concentrating on something specific, something, what should I say, that we can associate with, right? If I say, okay, so concentrate, meditate on a light. I don't know how people do that, and I have heard in a very beautiful lecture that even though Krishna was with Arjun all the time, Arjun said in one of the shlokas in Bhagavad Gita that his heart and his mind is out of control. How to control your heart and mind, how to bring it to a focus. And I think about us. We live in Kali Yuga. We don't even have Krishna around us. He could not concentrate when Krishna was walking with him, every single step Krishna was with him. We, the humans of Kali Yuga, we do not have Krishna walking with us, but we can definitely have a deity that we worship. We can, we can invest in a tulsi mala, because when we have something concrete in front of us, it helps us concentrate when we are doing meditation. A lot of people say our heart doesn't stay when we are chanting. it's because you do not invest time in it, because when you do murti puja or you do deity worship, and you have a little altar in your place, you actually, you start investing time in it. You start picking flowers for it. You start lighting fire, not I should not say lighting fire. You start putting something, I don't know the real word for jod jalane ke liye, what's the word, somebody could help me definitely. You can burn incense sticks. So all your senses are involved in the deity worship. Similarly, when you do chanting, your hands are involved, right? You have to worry less about few things when you lose your concentration, because when you're doing chanting, your hands are involved, your tongue is involved, your ears are involved, because you're listening to the same words that are coming out of your mouth, and your eyes are involved in looking at Krishna. So these are the very basics. I think every person who is planning to grow in Krishna consciousness must have these three. They're very much easily available online. Just look on Amazon, or maybe just go on the ISKCON website. There's so many beautiful options available, ISKCON in your area. I think this is it. This is the way we all can start with our devotion. It could be our first step towards Krishna, and they say slowly and slowly we win the race. You start taking one step towards him, he will take hundreds, and imagine the price you will get. At the end, it's the Krishna himself. So I hope you liked today's video. I don't know how to express it in better words. This is me. I'm very new to all this. I hope you like it, and if you find any value in this video, please don't forget to share with it. Share it with other friends and family, so they can also progress in devotion. Before we end this video, let's chant one Maha Mantra together. I'm really greedy when it comes to Maha Mantra, so I never leave anybody going not reciting it. So let's do it together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I hope you all have a wonderful day. We all take one step and make it today. Make it today that step that you take towards Krishna, because as I said in the beginning, there is no better time investing in Krishna. Today, right now is the time. Do it, and you will see so many beautiful and positive changes around you. I hope everybody had a good time on the video. Thank you for listening to me for over 12 minutes. Hare Krishna. Take care.